Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Sword Coast Legends. We have folks to talk to, and we're going to do that right now. Larethar, hey, what's up?
I was about to go looking for you. Hoping you might have a moment to chat.
Sure.
I got a letter from an old buddy of mine named Thoradin from back before when I met Liddy. He wants to meet in the Cutlass sometime to catch up, you know.
Well, that's convenient.
Now, back when I knew him, I wasn't the paragon of politeness and virtue you see before you today. No, I did some things I wasn't proud of. And let me put it this way, I don't think Liddy would like who I was back then. I know I didn't.
Fair enough.
This old friend, I know he's going to ask a favour, but he saved my life back when it wasn't worth saving. I think I owe it to him to hear him out.
Fair enough. How do you save your life?
A grand tale of bad decisions and youthful stupidity. When I was just getting started out, I ran into some trouble. I felt like I had something to prove, so I did what anyone in my position would do. I tried to steal from ship Bareham.
Seems like a bad idea.
Second largest pirate ship in Luskan. They and the other ships pretty much control things here in these parts. So I, of course, figured I'd go and steal from them.
Nice. Smart
anyway,
plan.
I broke into their headquarters, and I saw this fantastic dagger just lying there, only protected by several locks and an array of poison needle traps. Child's play. So I took it. Later I found out it belonged to High Captain Bareham himself. Silly me.
Just laying there.
They were ready to skin me alive. But Thoradin had contacts with him Bareham, and he talked my way out of it. So I owe him.
Sure. Well, we'll check it out.
Thanks. You know, I don't care what anyone says. You're not so bad. Ha! Thoradin used to say that to me. I guess I'd best get some sleep. We've got a lot to do.
All right. Well, I'd like to learn more about you, or any keen insights.
I will say this. I wouldn't join your guild, even if it weren't pretty much destroyed right now. No upside in dealing with demons.
Thank you.
All right, where were we? I'm not sure why my mother picked Luskan, but she moved us here thinking we could start all over. Phew, boy, was she wrong. She really did try and make an honest living. She opened a shop using the gold she'd squirreled away over years. She found me an apprenticeship with a local mason, who turned out to be a bit of a thug himself.
Go on.
I was a terrible mason's apprentice, but I turned out to be very good at the thiefly arts.
Thiefly arts.
I did all sorts of breaking and entering, mugging, stealing, you name it. Though I never killed a man for coin.
That's something, I guess.
My mother never knew about my real occupation. Not even on her deathbed. But when she died, I had a crisis of conscience, I think. Suddenly it felt like what I was doing were an insult to her. She saved my life. And here I was, being more or less the man my father was. Likely to die without ever having done a single good thing for anyone. And that's right about the time I met Liddy.
That's good.
I haven't thought about my mother's death in a long time. I think I need to take a moment.
That's fair, buddy. I'm gonna go
Don't
anyway.
Be a stranger.
Oh, I won't be. I mean, I am pretty strange. You're not gonna find one much stranger than I. But yeah, it's fine. Let's talk to Jarchild.
What do you need?
What do I need? Tactical observations, yes.
I'm not sure I trust that ghost when he says the guild's free of demonic influence.
Yeah.
I suggest we watch each other for anything out of the ordinary.
I agree.
I'm done talking for now. Come ask me later.
Oh, you suck. Alright, whatever. I'm out of here.
Don't be a stranger.
Hey, I tried to save your siblings. You could at least, like, talk to me about that, how it makes you feel. Open up a little bit instead of always being so meh. It's fine.
Hey, I wondered if I could, bend your ear for a moment. Something came up and I might need your help. I received a letter from
Something bothering you?
It's not a big deal. Well, yes, I mean, it could be a big deal. It could make me a big deal. Or Or something about a deal.
There's deals
You
involved.
know how I was training with the Harples before they kicked me out? After I raised some zombies I shouldn't have. Anyway, well, ever since Mafferel passed away, I've been thinking. I need to get back on track with my studies. And as great as it is chasing down demons with you, well, it's not exactly going to get me my big, tall, intimidating tower in the centre of an unforgiving wasteland, is it? That's the sort of thing a wizard needs, if people are going to respect him.
Just so you know, guys and gals, my wife is making a soup, and it smells so good. It's wafted all the way down here. It's starting to make me drool a little. Getting a little drooly. Yes. Yes, my... No, it's fine. Yeah, no, it smells good. Can't wait to eat some of that later. Good stuff. All right, so... And you know of something that will help you? Well, you know Mafferel didn't have a tower. People respect you when they feel you're worthy of respect, not before. Well, you know something that will help you? Sure.
Yes, undoubtedly, if you'll assist me in finding it. I received a letter from a woman named Dagatha. Before you ask, neither my mother, sister, or lover. Though, with a name like Dagatha, she's probably really into smart young wizards.
Clearly.
Anyway, she said she's working for a book collector in Luskan, and that she has a tome I might like to see. Something that could help me develop as a user of magic.
I'm a fan. All right, did you trust her?
Well, she sounded really smart in the letter. And why would anyone want to trick me? I'm no one. I mean, unless they were trying to get to you, but really, who'd want to do that? We'll go talk to Dagatha, maybe read a book or two, and we're done. Back to fighting demons and saving the Sword Coast. No harm, no foul. I'd really appreciate it if we can find the time.
Yeah.
If not, I guess I'll just cry myself to sleep at night, that's all.
I love it. What do you think?
As mentors go, Mafferel was pretty great. I mean, he did sometimes act like he hated me or he thought I was stupid, but I could tell it was all an act. There was the one time he threatened to pull out my soul and attach it to a doorstop, but I rather deserved it. Ancient Netherese scrying crystals don't come cheap, you know.
Awkward. Okay, what about you, buddy?
If you don't mind, I'd rather talk about something else.
Well...
All right, you know where to find me.
Yep, you go cry yourself to sleep, buddy. Jeez. Hommet. Hommet's that guy. All right, Lydia, what's going on?
What can I do for you?
Can you do for me? Well, thoughts on the situation?
Mafferel's tale is troubling.
Yeah, it is.
If the brothers Dawntreader did indeed cast their lots with a demon, then its power may still be upon you.
Which is really, really ridiculously bad.
Suggests. I'd advise caution. I trust you, but we cannot be sure what your nightmares mean, or what power they may hold over you.
Yeah, that's also true. It does seem to affect us rather poorly.
With apologies, I have opened my past to you. Perhaps as we travel together, there will be more to share.
Okay.
The Lady of Dreams go with you.
Yeah, well, at least Larethar's cool. All the rest of you guys suck. Alright, whatever. Well, I guess we're about to go and do other good, maybe bad, I don't know, other stuff. Yep, let's venture forth. Do I have to choose my... Oh. Ho, ho, ho. We're in Faerun at this point, I think. The Bone-strewn Burrow. Well, I think we need to go back to Luskan, so, you know, there's that. Market District? Probably the Market District. What did he... Oh, he wants me to get to the Cutlass. That's right. And the other one wants to go to the book person. Okay, that's fine. We got this. Lydia and Hommet. Accept. I do accept the changes to my party. And we've been waylaid again. It's just... whatever. It'll let Hommet hopefully reach the next level, though I think he came a little too late. He'll be a bit more before he levels up. I thought there was only 2. I'm like, wow, they're really skimping on throwing people to get murdered by me. But hey, you know what? That's fine.
Sure. Yeah.
Ooh, he moves so much quicker now.
You say so.
I like this. Alright, so...
At your service.
Hommet, get your weird creature out. Excellent. Yes. And murder. Go.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. Let's go
Yeah,
ahead. Oh,
that's right.
Pinpoint shot. That sounds impressive. I love that you can just go immediately into stealth in the middle of fighting and just get like that extra crit and stuff. It's just so good. It's such a good thing.
No.
And there it is. Oh, this mercenary's snoozing. Oh yeah, just take a nap in the middle of a fight. That's totally fine. Oh, I'm getting chopped up by that horrible, horrible skill
If you say
that I got for
you
Hommet.
require?
Though in all honesty, he doesn't seem to hit us with it
I'm
that
here to
often.
help.
It's more I run into it after he casts it because it's not a super noticeable skill. So, you know, there's that, I
How
guess.
may I serve?
Alright, let's world travel again and see if we can make it to town this time without getting attacked. I mean, I'm all about free experience, but, I mean, come on, guys. Come on. So, looking at it, we'll probably do the book thing first, and then we'll head over to the Cutlass and see if we can't at least get all the quests ready, and we turn in the thing to Sornil and all that stuff. And then we'll move out and do who knows what in the next episode beyond. So, yeah. Quite a bit accomplished thus far. I believe I hear my dog running around upstairs. I don't know. I heard weird banging and thumping
By your
sounds.
leave.
Very strange. Very, very strange. Alright, so there is a bookshop somewhere. Residence. I don't know where it is, though. That's the downside. There's a ruined building that I didn't know about. What's over here?
I can do that.
It's probably just going to be like, yep, the building's broke.
Right away.
It's a shame, really. The building is completely burnt out. Did this happen recently? Maybe. Sherm's Herbs. Gosh darn it, where's this book place? I know it's somewhere. Karsten's Imports. Curio Shop. Probably should just look on the map. It's the Cutlass. Well, let's just use the map. Sorry, folks. I'm like 75% sure there was a bookshop somewhere. Imports, residence, curio shop. Are we sure it's not the curio shop? Blacksmith. Ah, it's right there. Alright, it's right by the sewer.
At once.
Curio shop, shark jaw, residence. Yeah, it's right here, right? Yeah. I was trying to find that place. Like, I knew it was near the blacksmith and everything else, but...
As you wish.
Alright, we got Dagatha over there. We have boots laying on the ground that I'm going to totally pick up because they're just there. And I'm, you know, I'm in a party with thieves here. This place is pretty large.
I can do that.
Do we need to do something with Rabil? I can't recall. I love the scent of old scrolls, don't you? Yes, they smell of wisdom. My thoughts exactly. I'm Rabil. It's always nice to meet a fellow scholar. Yep, that's me. Rabil, your father wouldn't happen to be a sellsword, would he? Your name is Rabil, as in Rabil, son of the man that tried to slaughter my guild? That's a pleasant way to put it. More pleasant than he deserves. He's a merc paid for blood and gold and nothing more. Rabil, there's no easy way to say this. Your father is dead. Your father was killed by a halfling. Well, he died as he lived then. He asks that you have this. Show him the statue. Bah! Treasure, that's all he cared about. That old man was less a father to me than these scrolls here. I will take it, and I'll spend the gold helping people instead of hurting them. I can never be what he wanted me to be. That is a wise choice, Rabil. Use the coin for good. Another quest down. Yeah. A merc's dying wish. Cool. Well, that was a little bonus. Not really what I was anticipating. Let's go actually visit the merchant here. It's a scroll merchant. Interesting. Welcome to the book cache. Can I help you find something? What is this place? I have always been a lover of ancient books. One day my wife came to me and said, Orina? That your name's Orina? Really? If you don't get rid of some of these books, I'm leaving you. So I moved my collection into this space, and, well, she left me anyway. Well, I figure there must be others in Luskan that love books as much as I do, so I opened my collection to the public. Strangely, I don't receive many visitors. Well, you come across all sorts of books. Would you be interested in buying them? I sincerely doubt that you found anything that we'd be interested in. We are one of the most respected libraries on the Sword Coast. Still, if you come across anything particularly arcane in nature, I'll take a look. Oh, I found this old tome about alteration. It looks fairly valuable. Alteration, you say? Let's see. Her eyes widen. Wait. What? Was she... He... Like, Arena is a female name, right? And I'm looking, and I'm pretty sure this is a guy. But maybe not. Maybe it's just a bald old woman. I'm sorry. But she had a wife? Was that, like, even acceptable in, like, these times? I mean, whatever. But, like, medieval times, I'm assuming that this... Well, I guess it's all fantasy world, so it really doesn't make any difference. But, whatever. This is quite a find, though I see it is only one of 3 volume set. Still, I'll reward you well for this. Thank you. Were you to come across the full series, that would most indeed be very impressive. Indeed it would. Indeed it would. Alright, let's go. I can't tell. It's probably an old woman, right? It's fine. Okay, do you know anything, do you know where I might find the other alteration tomes? Not exactly, no, but your best bet might be to keep searching forgotten locations. An old castle, perhaps, an ancient library. Honestly, they might even be in the Underdark for all I know. Well, what do you have for sale? Ooh, shiny scrolls. A whole bunch of them, too. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, actually I do care. Hold on, come back. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I want to get rid of the note. Was there any other random stuff that I... No? It's just stuff I can get rid of. Box of turquoise figurines? Sorry, I thought it said tortoise figurines at first. I was like, well, that's a weird thing to have. But hey, you know what? Kudos to you. Let's get rid of that cloth hat. Get rid of the rapier. The crossbow. It's good. Okay. So,
Right away.
let's go over and talk to Dagatha.
Well met and welcome. My name is Dagatha.
Hi,
Is there
Dagatha.
something I can help you find?
Dagatha, I'm Hommet Shaw. You sent me a letter about...
The tome! Yes, of course. I've set it aside for you. You'll find it very interesting indeed.
What kind of book are you giving him? How do we know we can trust you? How do you know Hommet?
I've spent some time at Longsaddle, now and again. I'd heard he was excused, and I thought maybe one of my books could help.
Uh-huh. And what kind of book are you giving him?
This tome weaves for us the story of an ancient wizard known as the Ashen Priest. The author even ventures rumors regarding the location of the wizard's tomb and the treasures hidden within. Unfortunately, there are a few pages missing, but I've no doubt you can figure out the gist of what it says.
Uh-huh. Thanks for the information. We'll look into it. Well, what can you tell us about the Ashen Priest?
Well, according to the tome, the Ashen Priest was a powerful wizard who subjugated everyone within miles of his home. He had command over fire, as well as the forces of life and death. They say the Ashen Priest was killed in a peasant revolt,
That
but that
seems
he rose again,
weird.
long enough to take his vengeance on those who defeated him.
Wow. He sounds like a really bad guy.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, what do you think of all this?
What do you think? It's like the first time I tried cheese made from rosé milk. I was scared out of my mind, but I'm glad I did it. Even if I did spend the next 10 days on the pot.
Jeez. You think we can just walk in there and take what we want?
No, of course not. I'm giving this to Hommet so he can prove his strength of character. If it was easy, someone would have already accomplished it.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks for the info. We'll look into
I'm not
it.
saying these won't be dangerous, Hommet. But anyone who can recover the knowledge of the Ashen Priest would become a powerful force indeed. I imagine that the Harples would be happy to take you back. If you return in one piece.
I don't know. If I was in pieces but still made it back to Longsaddle, that'd be pretty impressive.
That's true.
Return the book to me when you're done. I'd love to discuss everything you've learned from the tomb. And time Mora's blessing on you, Hommet Shaw. I have every faith in you.
Oh boy. This sounds like a really, really bad idea. But what's wrong with our... What happened to our mini-map? I mean, I know we're... It's because we're inside a building that's not really a building, maybe? I hope. Something like that. I come here all the time, but I've never seen the 12th volume of Creatures of the Underdark. I wonder who has it. Well, I'm going to talk to her once more, just to see if she has anything to say. Nope, she doesn't. Alright, let's go. I can't tell. Ah, well. Anyway.
At your service.
Yep, that's what it was. We were inside. Okay, that makes sense. Is there anything... I think they've updated their stuff, maybe? Let's find out. Let me see what you've got. Well, they have some things. Ooh. I think I'm gonna take that. I don't use stealth. I mean, it's expensive as can be, but maybe if I roll out with like the full breakneck like thing. It gives me action speed increase. There was another thing that gave us action speed increase. I think it was like the something like this. I don't know. Like, I like the idea of it, but the shirt of infuriation. That's funny. Just not quite feeling it, you know? I'm not gonna get it. Let's go see what the weapon merchant has. Hopefully he's got something a bit better. The Talon of Charring. Oh, that's impressive. Morningstar +1. I actually kind of need a bludgeoning or a piercing weapon. Because the litany's great, but is there any special weapons here? The Reaver 2. It's a sickle. The Rhyme Brand. Oh man, 9 to 36 cold damage? Huh. That's a +2 to hit and damage. Seems fair. And then the Goliath Club. It's pretty awesome. So that's basically... We do 3 to 9. And there we do 3 to 8. The cold damage over 10 seconds. Versus radiant damage over 10 seconds. Which I do get a slight buff for. That's a tough call. Can you use it? You cannot use it. Well, I had my hopes. The Blessed Talon. It's a short sword. Well, a Boreal longsword. Well, that's kind of cool. So it does radiant and cold damage on hit? Eh. Alright, sorry guys and gals. I know looking at different equipment is not the most exciting of things. But it has its moments, and it does need to be done semi-occasionally. Anyway, let's head over to the cutlass. We'll break off the episode, and then we'll see what's what. There's also, is that a dead guy, or is this a snoozing guy?
I can do that.
Well, Larry seems to be awake now, but we'll see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, I'm going to break off the episode. We have a couple of quests to turn in, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out a few more things going on. A couple of extra quests maybe we can get done, or whatnot. Who knows? Who can say? Either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the very next episode. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.